On this week's episode of WHS in a Minute, we checked out American author study projects and checked in with Changemakers Academy to see what their newest project is.
Alright, so last year I started off the American Author Study Project with my honors class, and this year I did it with my honors class and my C1 class. So what this is a year-long project where junior students can choose an author, any author that's an American author or identifies as an American author, that they maybe have never read before, or maybe they want to explore more, and they read at least 2 works from that author. Then from there are different check-in tasks relating to the books that they've read, and toward the end of the year they create an artifact. And their artifact is supposed to be some piece of art or some creation, some product that demonstrates how the author they chose comments on or connects to one of our overarching themes or topics for American literature, our junior year English class. The 3 topics or themes that we talk about are the varying iterations of the American dream, individual versus the establishment, and then the portrayal of American society and Americans in the past and in present day through literature. So I just have a quick example here of a product that a student created for works that she read by Ray Bradbury. She created this art piece, this artifact, and then she also wrote a song on the ukulele, and she also wrote the lyrics to a song. And then after she did her product, she then displayed all of her work that she did throughout the terms on a trifold board. So this was from my student Lisa, and she has Ray Bradbury's picture in the middle. She has answers to the essential questions. I don't know if you can see this, but answers to certain essential questions. Her artist statement as to why she created the art piece that she created. And then she has some decorations as well to make her board aesthetically pleasing. Then students present their work. They present it exhibition style, so they get some practice talking to various members of the school community and being able to show other members of the school community their passion and what they were reading all year. So that's kind of it for the American Author Study Project, and I have some students who are going to be presenting during a PBL exhibition on May 14th, so hopefully if you see anybody with a trifold board that says American Author Study Project, you check it out. Thanks.
So the American Author Study Project was a good experience for me because it taught me how to have time management. So we had to space out each task throughout the course of the entire year. So time management was a really big part of the project. So the entire project was throughout the entire year, and then we had to present science fair style. So teachers and students came into the classroom, and we had people walk up to our booth, and we had to talk about what our project was. And it was basically like we read 2 books, and we had to write a paper about it and create a poster board and make a little project. So I did a podcast on my 2 books.
So basically we're just doing a project about like cleaning up the Metford Cemetery, and we're gonna like plant flowers there as like a memorial for the people who passed from like the Fernald School and the Metropolitan State Hospital. And like,
so the background story, so as you guys might know, the Fernald School started in 1888, and since then it got really worse, and we are going to interview some people that worked at Fernald and know the people that were at Fernald, and it's a really sad story because of all the families that put their children in there. Some of them put them in for mental issues or the disabilities that they had, and at the time they didn't really want their kids that had disabilities, so they put them in there. And they did a bunch of dangerous experiments with the kids. It was really sad.
And it started off like pretty good, but then like progressively it just got worse and worse. And like they had a science club sort of thing, they called it, for like boys like in the Fernald.
They called it a science club, and they sent out like permission slips to the parents saying, oh yeah, do you allow your kids to be in this science club? And they partnered up with Harvard, MIT, and Quaker Oats, and they put radioactive milk in the cereal and fed it to the kids to see how it will go down.
Yeah. You can either go to Miss McHugh's room 108A, or you can find us at our emails, our Waltham Public Schools email. Mine is tylerpower@walthampublicschools.org, and yours is?
Amanda Saavedra at walthampublicschools.org.